So I think the term global leader is particularly interesting because, it might insinuate that in order to be a leader, it's important that you're on this international scale. But for me, being a leader has to start at home. And for me, the scope of my leadership, I try to focus it right here in Mississippi. And I always have, I probably always will. But I think that this experience made me a much better servant for Mississippi because it made me able to see the issues and the policies that our constituents might suffer from or might benefit from a federal perspective, and how we can team up with representatives from other states to address similar problems that are occurring in neighboring states and in the southern region of the country, and be able to employ new policy tools to assist people and make their lives better in Mississippi. I had the opportunity to intern for my congressman from home, Representative Stephen Palazzo of the 4th District. In the congressman's office, I was able to serve Mississippi in a unique way that I hadn't experienced before. Primarily, I was working on constituent correspondence. So, letting voters know that we were hearing their voices, we were reading their emails, we were gauging their opinions, and really kind of getting an assessment of how people felt about certain issues and circulating those opinions throughout the office. I also drafted physical letters to send out to constituents in the home district. These are called 499s. And so what a 499 does is basically gives a voter a little bit more context about issues that are on the news or issues that we know are concerning them. I also was able to meet a lot of constituents, give tours to constituents, and that was a lot of fun, being able to meet new people from home, and really just learned a lot, attended some pertinent hearings, and drafted memos to update the congressman and his staff about what was going on throughout the rest of Congress. If any of y'all have ever spent time in the nation's capital, you would know that it is extremely expensive. Rent prices are astronomical, and food and transportation are expensive as well. So I was able to use my GLC funds to actually completely pay for my rent. Without that, it would have come at extreme personal cost to me and my family to be able to pay for that rent in DC. To me, I see this as less of a donation if you're considering giving to the GLC, but rather it's an investment. These funds are going to incredible students that I'm honored to be friends with, that are attempting to expand their horizons, experience new cultures, work on new things, and just become a better version of themselves and discover things and strengths and weaknesses about themselves that they might not otherwise discover. So this is a development fund. This is going right into students' futures. This is going right into building them to be the people that they will ultimately become.